Welcome back to another For Honor video and another Warriors Den recap from August 10th. Anubis here and featuring my boy Triggers in some of these clips as well. The stream is a little shorter today, but they did go into the heroes. They went into some of the gear in that. They went into the maps that we're going to be seeing. So we got a lot of good information, and we're going to be getting even more into it on Saturday's stream when they actually go through the movesets. But patch notes for 1.11 have been released, so in the coming days I will be diving into that, cutting up the information and making videos because it's honestly way too much to try and cover in one video. So without further ado, with today's events, we're going to try and cover the most pertinent stuff first and then get into some of the details. This is the way I like to do my videos, so if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. New Mythic Outfits are released this week, and again, with all of this information, the videos that are available, I will link down below in the description. So keep an eye down there as the info comes out. But of course, these Mythic Outfits will come with an ornament, the outfit itself, and then an effect, which are kind of like these like crystal things that come out. You should check it out for sure. It looks pretty badass, to be honest with you. So what you need to know about the heroes and the maps are that they showed off some of the gear. They're going to have some of the variations, and the full trailers were released. Again, going to be the links in the description, so check those out, what they got going on. But there's also a post going around about the move sets in their entirety, like I said, with the patch notes out. So I will be doing a video specifically breaking that down. If you wanted to know some stuff that's coming to season 3 that's going to be in the patch notes as an overview, you can check out this video in the top right corner, last week's Warrior Den, where they went into some of the additives in the season. So there's going to be some changes to the quality of life, how we go through matchmaking and rematching in that. Along with that, today they added the same things to console as far as matchmaking, working in the entirety of your rep, like me with a rep 80, into the matchmaking, which is perfect timing for the free play weekend, which is going from today through Sunday, Monday, if you didn't already know, and I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video. Now, one thing I am going to dive into in this video are the new maps. So Sentinel is a big circular kind of map with the two ballistas, those turrets for the arrows that you'll see, and they actually showed us that the arrows will be on the spot by C, and then you have B in the middle area, and then the tower is A. Now, I want to say that that A spot looks huge, way bigger than the one you're seeing in this video, way bigger than any other A or any other point for that matter. So that's going to make for some interesting gameplay, I think. Hopefully, players won't get caught fighting off the side of points and really not even helping the Dominion matches when that goes down. But as a whole, the map looks really interesting. Almost all of the places you can go around certain areas, so you're not forced to tunnel into one area. It seems like you'll have a lot more control of the flow of the map. Now, the same goes for Viking Village. The trap here, instead of a ballista or a turret, is going to be a rolling Indiana Jones style, as they said. Big spike thing. You've probably seen it in the little blips of trailers, but their full trailer was released, of course. And they did confirm that it will just kind of randomly roll through, and you have to be paying attention, and that some characters could even possibly outrun it. So, again, making for some interesting gameplay there, but the map as a whole looks amazing. It's kind of like a port for the Vikings, almost like they would, raid and whatever, and they bring that stuff back to this hub of goods and etc. So it looks really amazing, and again, there's a lot of different cutoff spots and places to go around, so you're not forced to go into a certain area a certain way or be extremely predictable as far as where you want to be on the map. If you're playing on PC this weekend, keep an eye out for Ubisoft branded armor, as there'll be some Ubisoft reps playing the game on PC in specifically Dominion. So get in that playlist and definitely have fun with that, and it'll be a good chance to see how the devs are in the game, as well as what their kind of mindset is and how the game is to be played. And that all supposed to be going down at 3:30 tomorrow. Now again, on Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 11 to 8 actually, they'll have the entire stream of the Season 3 World Cup. So we'll get full information of everything, as well as see the tournament go down with the $10,000 prize pool. And then eventually, I can imagine the top players of that will play Dominion matches and be able to actually test out the new heroes as they did last season. So it's going to be really interesting. I want to give props to the For Honor team, especially Eric Poe, for just kind of having a lot more clear, concise information as they move forward. It's continuously gotten better. And this season's layout of the info and how they brought it out, I think, was really, really good. And maybe that's just comparison to last time, but it definitely was better than then. So good job for sure, and hopefully we'll see more of this clear, concise content as we move forward. Now, the free-to-play weekend goes this weekend. As I said, I'm a rep 80, so this is kind of my viewpoint for the whole thing. I've come across quite a few people who are rep zeros and that when I'm starting to see new players coming into the game, so I can only imagine the influx will be even more. I've seen all the way things from, you know, with these players, just try and use just one combo, don't just play honorably as possible, don't do anything type ganking or anything. And honestly, if you were a new player and you went in and everybody played it easy on you just to let you kind of get a feel for it, right? That's the idea, right? And then you went to go, you know, after this free play weekend and buy the game. Would you be more mad that you got this amazing gameplay over the weekend and then you buy the game and you realize how toxic the community can really be? Now, I'm not saying you should be spamming your quick chat, and I'm not saying you should just go balls to the wall and absolutely destroy these kids. But to play it easy is also kind of not helpful. So, I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments, because I'm really interested in some of the higher level players and the lower level players on you guys' viewpoint on this. So, like I said, let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Spank that like button if you enjoyed this video. And as always, I'll see you on the battlefield. Anubis out.